Hi guys, the Adventurous Allotment here. Last night we had our first frost, so what that means is I'm going to do a video on how to wrap the banana, and I'll turn you around in a minute and I'll just say there's a lot of, for frosted, a lot of sort of collateral damage in terms of like the leaves getting fried and everything else. That's perfectly normal in the winter here, so when plants get damaged it's no big deal. Even the cannas got damaged, the Brugmansia got damaged, but that's perfectly normal. We'd just expect them to go back to the ground in the winter. What I'm going to do here is, obviously because the banana has been frosted for the first time and the leaves are damaged a bit, I'm going to now demonstrate how to wrap the bananas, because this is the perfect time to do it. Not all the leaves were damaged, of course, the rollers were fine, but I think it's better to be safe than sorry. Like I said, this is only a very young banana, so I'm going to wrap it, and it's just to be safe. I probably won't wrap it again in the future unless we're due very harsh frosts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do like a step-by-step wrap. So yeah, what I've got here is my banana. As you can see, I've cut all the leaves off it, so all the leaves have come off there and there. Normally I wouldn't do this after cold because it would run the risk of rot or something like that infecting the banana stem, but no, I'm going to do that because I'm wrapping it. So here what I've got is some barley straw, some coarse straw, some fleece, and obviously something to tie it with. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this. Obviously I'm limited to what I can do, so what I'll do is I'll wrap this around and then I'll come back to you when it's done. What I've done here is I've tried to make a sort of like wrap a little area around, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of put this straw inside and try and make like a kind of try and make it around the banana trunk, and then maybe I can wrap it better. But obviously I want to make that that shape of this. I want to make that shape in order so I can wrap it, and then it should be fine for the winter because it's only thin and it's already been frozen. Hopefully it won't sort of die back, but yeah. So I'm going to fill this area here in the middle with the straw up to about this height, sorry, just below. You don't want to go into that, but just below, because what I'm going to do then is just put like a waterproof covering over the top. So what I'll do is I'll get some straw and I'll put it down the middle, and I'll come back to you when that's done so you can see what I've done. Yeah, so what I've done now is I've filled that to the bottom all the way down the fleece here with straw. It's about a foot or so in width around the main stem. That should be fine for this winter. The stems are quite hardy, but obviously with it being a small plant, I want to protect it, make sure that it gets through the winter, and then maybe next year it will be a lot bigger because the stem hasn't died back. You can of course let the stem die back on more mature specimens and it will grow back fine, but it depends whether you want a mature plant or not. So obviously, yeah, I've done this one. This is the bigger one. I've got that one there yet to do. As you can see, it's been a bit of frost damage on it. Generally the roll in the middle is fine, the stem is fine, but obviously it's still very young, so I don't want to do that. So the only thing I'll have remaining to do on this is put a waterproof cover over the growing point here, over the growing area, and then that'll keep it dry so it doesn't rot off. And it's very important to prevent water getting caught in the stem. So this one of the most important things that I haven't reiterated on here, but is that this straw needs to be dry when you put it in. There's no point in putting wet straw in, it's not good for the plant. And also make sure that you compress it as much as possible, because to try and make it as effective as possible against wet and cold. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All I'm going to do now is, and it's wise to, is tie this up with some twine around various points to keep it all together, and then, as I said, put a plastic waterproof covering on top, tie that, and then leave it. I can leave that for the rest of the winter then. and during any mild weather it will probably grow a bit from the top here, but hopefully next spring I'll be able to take all this off and it will grow away into a much taller specimen. So yeah, that's all for this video. I'd like to obviously wish everyone a Merry Christmas and hope you have a great time with family and friends, or whoever you're going to spend Christmas with. Thanks for watching the video. Please like this video if you like it, leave a comment, and if you've got any questions please ask them, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thank you for watching.